Hey, today we're going to go back to where it all started, back to Genesis, the beginning of the Bible. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Genesis chapter 1. We're going to be in verse 31 today, and really all week we're doing what we always do. We kind of key off of, we follow through with whatever we were doing on Sunday morning at church, right? So we've been doing this Connected Life series, and we've been looking at really some of the issues, and we got to just come clean with this about social media, and not just that, but our obsession with like Netflix and just continual scrolling and consuming and all of those things. And again, some of those can have the potential to bring us together, but most of the time they divide us. And God has always called us to be in community with each other, to be, right? So we didn't come up with that term. And it is really at the heart of what it means to be a part of a church, even to be a Christian. In fact, to be a Christian and not part of a church just doesn't compute. It's not what God hoped, right? It's not what the plan was at all. It never was. We were made for each other. Look at Adam and Eve, made for each other, right? God creates Adam, and then he says, hey, I'm going to make a helper that is suitable for him, creates Eve. Now, again, we see that sin enters the picture, and that's what makes the world what it is. Now, I want to ask you a question. Is the world good? Is it beautiful? Is it awesome? Or is it trashed? Is it falling apart? Is it horrible? Because I think the way you see that is going to be the way that you proceed, the way you see everything. So what we want to do is look at God's perspective on it. God said this in Genesis after he created everything. Verse 31, he saw everything that he had made. Remember that he had made out of nothing, spoke it into existence. Let there be light, let there be fish, let there be birds, let there, and he said about it, he said, and behold, he said it was very good. That's the description, very good. Evening, morning, sixth day, done, right? And he said it was good. I mean, that was the assessment. It was the way it's supposed to be. Now, that's before Adam and Eve rebel and sin. And they want to kind of be like God in some ways. There's a lot in there, and that's for another video. But that's really the reason, is that the serpent says, hey, you'll know the difference between good and evil, and you'll have something that God has and only God has. And honestly, that was a good thing that only God had that, because we can't handle it, and it destroys us. And it brought death, it brought pain and sin, it brought all the things that we deal with this creation comes from that. And one of the biggest things that it did, it destroyed our relationships. Cain kills his brother Abel over jealousy. His sacrifice, his brother's sacrifice was accepted, his wasn't, and he's mad. God warns him too. God gives him the opportunity to say, whoa, put the brakes on, let's not do this. But he does. And again, things are a mess right at the very beginning. But God has a plan. That plan involved him sending his son to die for us, to rise for us. That's what Jesus did. He gave us life and brings us into life together. That's the key, life together. And he says that is good, because it's been his design all along. Right? Not that we fight, not that we attack each other, right? That's on us. That's because we don't listen to him. And so the call today, and the thing I want to just plead with all of us, is for us, let's look at our hearts. How do we see things? Are we asking God, okay, is this thing good or bad? Is this app good or bad? Is this time that I'm spending online, is it good or bad? Is it for your glory? Is it to help my faith to grow? Or is it actually helping my faith and causing it to dwindle? Nothing is neutral, I don't think. There's nothing that's just going to not affect us in some way. It's all going to be for good or for bad. And so we want to look to God and ask him, Lord, please help me. That's the move today. God, what's good? Especially when it comes to my relationship, what's going to breathe life into them? Is spending another 3 hours doom scrolling going to help? Or is it going to make it worse? Could I be busy doing something that helps? And not being busy, but filling my day and spending my day might be the best way to look at it, man, in a way that pleases Him, in a way that bolsters my faith and lifts it up and helps others as well. All right, so that's the thing. Let's look at that. Let's pray about that today, because all we got is because of Jesus, man. We got all this love and forgiveness and grace and mercy. What a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. I think I want us to look at life through that lens, that we are forgiven, we are free because of what Jesus did for us. All right, so hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. Again, don't forget to download. I'll put the link in the description, the Recenter, and we're refocusing, and it's a 4-week PDF. It's going to help you, right? So take advantage of that, and we'll see you next time.